Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of LSTAR Live for 2024. My name is Bill Matter. I'm the CEO at LSTAR, and with me today is Kathy Amess, the 2024 chair. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you, Bill.
We just wanted to have a quick chat about what's been happening in your first couple of months as the chair, and let the folks know what we have in store for 2024. So there's a lot of things you could cover there, but
there is. There's been a lot happening. It's not even quite the end of the first quarter as we're sitting here talking about this, and lots of meetings, lots of changes, which everyone loves change at the association. So the main thing that we're dealing with right now is the transition to PropTx, which we're just in the parallel period and seems to be moving along.
Yeah, we've got, there's some pretty important dates coming up the next couple of months or next few weeks. We've got, again, our members have had an opportunity to test out the system since February, and here in early March, we're winding down. I hope some of you or most of you have seen the calendar that's winding down, that's ticking off the days until the cutover. But what's the cutover date going to be?
The cutover right now is April 10th, which that means that's where all your listings have to go after cutover.
Yeah, we're asking for everyone to have their active listings posted onto the new PropTx system by April 10th, and any new listings after that point to be posted onto the PropTx system. Members can, if they wish, post them onto the ITSO system as well. And I believe, when's the date for the wind down or the cutoff from ITSO?
So till May 31st, you'll also have access to the ITSO system. And then after that, we'll just be strictly dealing with PropTx.
Right. And again, the PropTx system does give access and I would say exposure to a much larger group of agents and clients. And I think there's some real benefits to our members to see their listings posted there. I believe talked to Kelly yesterday, there's about almost 400 listings now posted, but that tells us there's about another 2,600 to go. We hope that goes smoothly between now and April 10th. I think we've had somewhere around 1,400 logins to the system, which is individual agents. So we're starting to see the benefits. But what can our members do to get a little more familiar with the system and learn a little bit more about using the system?
Well, number one, you can dig out that 6-digit number that was sent to you a little while ago and log on to the system if you haven't done so already. Start checking out the two different platforms. You've got the option of using Matrix or Realm. So once you've actually signed on and done that, you could sign up for some training. There's lots of training offered at the association, and I know a lot of brokerages are doing their own training. And just get yourself familiar with the systems, get yourself set up on SkySlope. There was an email sent out, can't remember what the date was recently, to everybody that had a checklist on there of what you need to do and the order that you need to do it in. I've done it for myself and I've done it for the office, and we've had lots of training and stuff. It's actually pretty simple to do. If you follow it along, just make sure you got the right information in there. But really, log on, man. Get
in there and start using the system. Do some searches, see how it works, and try it out. But yes, I really recommend the education options. I know Caroline and the education team have put. I think there's 60 some courses available in the next month, in the month of April. Number going forward in March. We're having courses in the building. We're having virtual courses available, and we also, as you mentioned, do offer the option for one of our trainers to go out to your office and do an on-site visit and do some training there, or do a virtual training specifically with a brokerage. So lots of opportunities for training, lots of opportunities to test out, and I think really looking forward to seeing everybody see how the system works, and I think you're really going to enjoy using it. Yeah,
like I said, we had training in the office. This is not a commercial. We had training in the office a couple weeks ago on Realm, and most of the agents are going to opt to use Realm because it has a lot more features involved in it than the Matrix platform. You can still use Matrix if that's what you're comfortable with, but I would encourage you during this period to check out both and try out Realm. Set yourself up as a mock client or your mother or your dog, whatever you want to do. Send some listings out and see how it works. It's a lot more interactive with clients that you can communicate with them directly in the app. Just a little bit more seamless from using Matrix and One Home, but people get used to what they get used to. So if you want to stick with Matrix, then stick with Matrix. But there's a ton of good tools there. It's really just important to check them out.
Yeah, we'd really encourage that. And as always, if anybody does have questions, and I know many have taken advantage of this, but certainly our support team here, MLS@LSTAR.ca, will answer as many questions as you want to throw at us. Phone the office and talk to the MLS department or membership department, or you can talk to myself. We're really always happy to take your calls, and we would definitely do what we can to fix any issues that come up, and hopefully we'll hear from you, and we'll see you in the building. And anything else before you wrap up, Kathy?
Maybe just if we could clear up a few of the misconceptions that we're hearing.
Good point.
So one of the things that I've been approached about a few times myself, and I've seen it online a number of times, that there's only 2 years history on sales information and what have you. And I don't know where that originated from, but that's simply not true. The historical data has been transferred over to PropTx. So again, when you log in, just do a quick search. Search your own address and look up the information that's there. You'll see that that's there. That's one of the big ones for me, because I don't know, we would never, ever, ever make a decision for you to lose
We're not going to lose data. I think maybe some of the confusion came up with the MLS subscriber access options with PropTx does limit the past data to 2 years, but any of our members or any dual members that join will have the full data access. So all of that has been transferred over, and again, we're hoping to see the members transfer all of the active listings over. If you do happen to report or post listings on both systems, you'll have to make sure you report any changes or any sales or anything on both systems as well. But again, during that time period, you'll have exposure to far more agents, both the ITSO and the PropTx system. So that's a great opportunity. Any other misconceptions out there?
Yeah, the whole interboarding, we're never going to be able to see another listing in some of these other areas ever again.
Yeah, no, we've made arrangements, reciprocal agreements with our neighboring boards, with Huron-Perth, with Woodstock, Ingersoll, Tillsonburg, with Chatham, that any in jurisdiction listings can be interboarded at no charge. We're actually seeing some of those come in already, but we also did make arrangements, we've all agreed to waive the joining fee for anyone who wishes to join as a dual member. Any of those other boards or any of those members wanting to join our board will just have to pay the membership fee. There will be no joining fee for those, and those are the agents that are working in multiple areas will have the opportunity to do so at a fairly reasonable cost.
And also that if we have a listing in Woodstock, for example, then we can interboard on Woodstock for free.
That's correct, yeah. That arrangement's made with all the neighboring boards. So really there's no extra cost for that, and it does still get the same exposure. So we're hoping that will serve as, I hope it's an interim solution, that at some point we do know that a number of our neighboring boards are having presentations. I know actually some this week and next week are having presentations at PropTx, and we'll be looking at making that decision. And again, the ultimate goal to move to PropTx was to work towards an individual or a single database throughout the entire province, or at least that all members will have access to all of the listings in the province. So we're not there yet, but we hope to get there at some point.
Well, also that our members can see all of the listings that are in our area, because I think it was in January the last time we checked these numbers, but there was about 335 listings on the TREB board listed by TREB Realtors that were not interboarded to London. So our members were not able to see those listings. We've conveyed this information a few times, but I'm not sure if it's being misunderstood or what. But at the time, that was approximately 30% of our listings that our realtors were not able to see on our own system. So that's the times when you get the call from a client that says, hey, can you show me this property? And it's like, I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's part of our goal too, is to not have our members have those conversations with their client. So I think that's a really, like, that's a huge, 30% is a huge share of our market.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's, make sure, we're doing it for those reasons. And again, don't like to say this, but there are some times where there are issues that come up.
Of course.
It's not a an MLS conversion is never as simple as anybody would think it is, and there might be some bumps along the way, but we're here to help you through that, and working on all of those to make it a better system for everyone.
Yeah, and Bill and I are certainly accessible. We have lots of ways that you can contact us. Bill is bill@lstar.ca. My email is chair@lstar.ca. If you want to set up an informal meeting up to 5 people, you can go for a walk with us. I know that's not necessarily everyone's thing, but we've got quite a few people that want to do that, and it's something that's been successful in the past. Or you can go for breakfast with us, or you can go to we'll go to your office meeting.
Yeah, we'll go to your office meeting if you like, just to talk it out. So make sure you take advantage of that opportunity. And I'd like to see us walking on a nicer day than today, but we'll see how that goes.
Tomorrow, right? Oh, yeah. No.
Anyway.
Seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
We thought it was spring.
It was.
Yeah.
So I think that pretty much wraps it up. So I really appreciate the fact that you're listening and watching this, and hopefully you'll reach out to us if you have any questions.
Thanks, guys.
See you soon.